Audio Thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. This is my favorite show here on this channel, like for real, because I have to give you guys my own views, my own thoughts, my own, my own rango, and yeah, you're also free, guys, to comment in the comment section. So thank you very much for listening and watching. Remember, guys, to turn on the notification bell not to miss any of our new uploads. We upload each and every day here on your favorite channel, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV, on all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook. It's Prince Miller Entertainment. We are available on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And so be part of us. And so, guys, a few days ago, we've seen the deportations of Zimbabweans and from the UK. In Tenderama streets is still trending even today. The reason why it is trending is because we haven't seen such happening in Zimbabwe, whereby one from the UK are being deported, because mostly deportations we are talking about Zimbabweans who are in South Africa. Of course, we have almost like 3 million Zimbabweans who are in South Africa at the moment. Most of those people, they don't have documents. Saka put 100 or 200 people, they just laugh off us and say, you know what, by tomorrow South Africa. Saka, it's no big deal. But when it is UK, it's a big deal, whereby those 14s, they will never go back again to the UK. So some of the people in the streets of social media, they are saying that UK deportations are the end of era of lies. So the deportation of the first batch of 14 Zimbabweans from Britain signals a dawn of a new era in the history of relations between Zimbabwe and former colonial power. The frosty relationship between the two countries manifested after Zimbabwe embarked on the land reform exercise, which was one of the major grievances that propelled the First and the Second Chimurenga Wars. Britain responded by mobilizing its allies with the European Union and imposed economic sanctions on the country. However, the Second Republic, under the leadership of President Mnangagwa, has pledged to re-engage and engage with the rest of the world, including Britain, something they said is bearing fruit. Some analysts say the confirmation by Britain that the so-called asylum seekers actually had personal criminal intentions proved that the Second Republic is on course in telling the true Zimbabwean story. Mr. Alex Munyonga, a researcher and academic, said Britain has realized that hiding behind human rights abuses was a means of greasing the selfish and greedy ends of a few more contents. Of interest is the first batch of these 14 deportees comprises of caught around the year 2000. He said the West, with Britain, the maiden move, is now realizing that the bulk of so-called human rights abuses were actually a ploy to institute their criminal activities. Hiding behind human rights abuse was a means of greasing the selfish and greedy ends of these individuals. Taking the role of a messiah, Britain embraced them and slapped Zimbabwe with sanctions as a punitive measure of purported gross human rights abuses. It is the injury that prompted Britain to paint Zimbabwe as a haven of gross human rights abuses. In the process, Britain and other Western nations listened more to the voice of the asylum seekers while ignoring the correct voice of the Zimbabwean government. It is heartening to know that through the Second Republic's engagement and re-engagement agenda, the West is getting a true picture of the Zimbabwean story. They are speaking the same language with Zimbabwe, and they are realizing that fault in accepting any asylum seeker as a victim of abuses in Zimbabwe, said Mr. Munyonga. Reality is now coming to the force. It's high time that common ground is found between Zimbabwe and Britain. The deportation is a plus for the Second Republic's engagement and re-engagement agenda. It should activate Zimbabwean citizens' penetrative insights and the resolve to protect Zimbabweans' integrity and socio-economic turnaround throughout, said Mr. Munyonga. Another political analyst, Mr. Colin Maradza, it is a critical open lesson to all Zimbabweans on the importance of upholding patriotism wherever they are. Being an expatriate elsewhere does not entail one to demolish one's country of origin. It's an important free lecture to all Zimbabweans who have often ridiculed their own country, he said. The government led by President Mnangagwa has fared well in executing its mandate to protect and uphold the rights of its citizens wherever they are located in the world. An anti-corruption activist and political analyst, Mr. Paddington Kadzungura, said the deportation of Zimbabweans from the UK should be done on regular intervals because they have skipped the border after committing serious offenses and have lied about political victimization. Such people, he said, should be extradited back to their country of origin, and international law is against the harboring of criminals from foreign countries. So the UK government is doing the right thing and should do so because the people who run away to such countries do so after committing such crimes like embezzlement of and fraud of millions of dollars. Under the Second Republic, Mr. Kadzungura said Zimbabwe has entered a new era in both political, economic reforms and enormous input in terms of resources mobilization is indeed to complete the transformation. So guys, no matter what, I shoot on my streets with some political analysts saying this deportation of Zimbabweans from the UK should be done on a regular basis so that all those Zimbabweans who are in the UK vakusenda sama-asylum kana vaka-apply ma-asylum vachiti Zimbabwe tiri kudzinginiswa tiri kuurayiwa tiri kuitwa sei, they need to come back here to Zimbabwe to face the music because one vekutoti they were tarnishing the image of our country Zimbabwe, so havana patriotism vanhu vakadaro saka ngavadzoke here in Zimbabwe. So guys, munozviona sei? Ngatitaure in the comment section. This is our audio thoughts, Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV, and most of us tiri kuma-diaspora, we are in foreign lands. Most of us hatina mapepa, vamwe anawo ma-refugee, ma-asylum seekers. Munhu ane a story to tell, I cannot compare my situation nemumwe munhu ari panext neni because mune munhu atone zvaakafambira kuita kunoku. Some people have already established businesses, some have already have families here. Saka it's one of those things that some of the guys they really don't understand kuti to be in a foreign land usina zvakakwana kunenge kusiri kuda, but the situation ndinokutuma kuti totanga kutaura nyaya yekuti anzi ndiri kudzinganiswa kumba kana ndiri kumhanyiswa kumba. It's because of unenge watoneka kutoti I should say this, then I can say it. And so it's one of those things, man. But again, there are so many Zimbabweans who are in foreign lands, varumajeri, they end up committing crimes. We distance ourselves from them because when vakapuwa opportunity, then they blew the opportunity away. I mean, if they are deported like this, they need to come back here and start afresh again because those are some of the opportunities that most people want to go to UK, but they cannot go because vanenge vasina mapepa akakwana, vanenge vasina zvinodiwa zvakakwana zvacho chokuti upiwe visa. So for someone else to get asylum, it was a way kutoti I don't want to go back to Zimbabwe. Abonongapo 2 months unzogara mu UK uvota let me just go and apply for asylum. And so nowadays I don't think kuti zvichiri kuitika UK vakuziveka kutoti this is just a song yekuti munhu wese ari kubva kuZimbabwe ari kungoimba song iyoyo. So this engagement yaitwa between Britain and Zimbabwe, it's going to be a problem for many Zimbabweans vane ma-asylum in the UK because most of them are going to be rejected. Some have already been rejected, as we heard kuti patoni vamwe vanhu vatori kuma-detention centers who are waiting to be deported back again here to Zimbabwe. So it's going to be a very sad situation as most people are going to leave their families behind in the way of Zimbabwe to start again. So we'll keep you guys in the loop regarding to this new development at the moment. So get it in the comment section, and thank you very much for listening and watching audio thoughts with Prince on Prince Entertainment TV, people whereby all the lies akuda pachena manje kuti vanhu wanda vainyepa vachiti Zimbabwe this or Zimbabwe that, but I could tell you kuti nyaya human rights abuses chokwadi zvenge zviriko. And if you look back kuma 2003 towards my election, pakafa wakati one day papo, I mean for real. But we need another video whereby we can talk much about human rights abuses, so we cannot just dismiss it and say kuti konkusina aiwa zvinhu zvototi on the ground zvainyatsoitika zvemashua. So no one wanted to come back to Zimbabwe after giving a visa 2 months or so. So someone else has to make a plan kuti anogara same UK. So having an asylum or seeking a refugee was the only way where you could stay in the UK for a long period of time. And so audio thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Remember guys to turn on the notification bell not to miss any of our new uploads. We upload each and every day. Follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group. And again, be part of our family, be our Facebook family. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Bless up.